If you'll recall, last session, the four of you regrouped, and Nathan was given a translation of the message you had found a few days prior in the caves. Four of you headed to the courthouse with a newly acquired permit, and met with a government official whom you now know as Councillor Splurlef. And the rest of you then learn that Aethlon's note was a vague description of the Uurat Saam's plan to recruit dragons to destroy the capital. Councillor Splurlef then gave you a choice. Either do some espionage regarding some sightings of the Uurat Saam, or hunt down the Gold Dragon IR Vale and have him defend the capital. You decided to spy on the Uurat Saam, and after some shopping, you were sent back to the Academy Observatorium to gear up for your upcoming adventure. Hang on. I've got this all locked in. This is fine. I've prepared for this. Damn it. Go there. There. There we go.
Whoa, it's not in Minecraft. Hey, this isn't Minecraft.
We come back around and the four... Jesus, this is so loud. Why is the music always a million fucking decibels? We come back around and the four of you were sitting at the observatorium with Chief Wild Whistle and discussing your game plan. This is where I was supposed to show you a map of the quarry that I didn't make because I was crunched on time unbelievably. But, the Chief Wild Whistle, pretend there's a map, if you will.
Bro,
Chief Wild, and Chief Wild Whistle has a, quill and ink, and he's marking onto this map, showing you guys, just kind of marking it along as he tells you guys the game plan. So when you get up to the top of the plateau, you'll head north through the Badlands. Shouldn't find too much issue with that, but the wastelands are a dangerous place, so probably be on your toes at all times. Gonna be 2 days of nothing but walking through stone and dust, so you might want to pack some food and water. But once you get to where you're going, you'll end up approaching a stone quarry from the south side. According to Councillor Splurlef, this quarry is where the Uurat Saam are snooping around. Plenty of these little tool sheds surrounding the quarry, but your target is here, and he circles a big building on the map on the north side of the actual quarry. This is the head of operations for the Titan Trove Mining Company, company that owns the quarry and the mines around the area. If the Uurat Saam are there like the council says, then they ought to be here. Either sweet talking the supervisor or doing some espionage of their own. All you need to do is get in, confirm that the Uurat Saam is there, and get out. However, if anyone is in immediate danger, you've been granted permission from both us and the council to act however you see fit. Now, have any questions?
What does however we see fit entail?
However you see fit.
Alright. Anyone else want to ask a question?
I don't think I have any.
Really good understanding of what we're supposed to do.
What?
You cut out a little
Say
bit.
Really good understanding of what we're supposed to do.
Slower this time.
I understand what I'm saying. I'm speaking perfect English.
You're speaking, yeah,
Speaking Japanese.
Japanese.
It's worth noting. You guys are just kind of sitting in these chairs around here. Oh, I have to do it on this layer. Chief Wild Whistle, who is a halfling, is sitting in this chair here, so he's like barely peeking up above the table. And at points when he wants to like get up, whenever he's like pointing at the map and stuff to show you where you're going, he like physically hops up onto the table and walks over to the part of the map that he's circling.
Bro needs a booster seat.
Bros, it's life size for him. He's got a life size map. He's standing on the real world.
But if you guys don't have any remaining questions, set off towards Anaria to get set up.
It sounds good.
All right. Takes a couple days travel, obviously, as do most things and most travel in this game. Actually, you know what?
Do we sleep?
You could probably have one of the academy, one of the academy members just teleport you to the gates. But
Dang. No, but we walked 3 days.
I was gonna say you can walk 3 days if you want.
3 days, 3 nights.
Who's with me?
After either an instantaneous amount of time or roughly 4 days, you arrive at the front gates of Anaria. As you approach the gates, you're stopped by about half a dozen lion folk guards. Halt! Anaria is under temporary lockdown. State your business within the city or turn away.
Why are we here?
Hang on. I was gonna say, before you go any farther, I did forget to mention that Chief Wild Whistle gave you all badges that indicate that you are maybe not part of the academy, but you are associated with the academy and have all the rights that a underling of the academy would have. But you
Which
were
is
here,
You walk up to the guard and flash the badge in his face.
and to answer your question, you are here to meet up with somebody who will get you set on the right path to the quarry.
Yeah.
Um,
And this is the stupid city.
Like you walk up and you flash the badge at the guard, and he looks at it and he's just kind of like, "A member of the academy. Very well, but that does not explain why you were here."
Well, we are here to meet someone who would help us in our mission. We are with the academy with doing for the academy.
Roll a persuasion check.
Says, we're here to meet somebody.
Roll a persuasion
Quarry
check.
gets nervous around people.
No, I just get nervous at the city, man. I don't want to be here.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Noah, being here, they like at least here at the front gates. You're not in the city yet, so it's hard to say what's in the city. But at least at the front gates and the defenses here, they don't look nearly as well guarded as the surviving troops would have had you believe.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Like they told you that they had all kinds of like ballistas and catapults and stuff, and they were just like ready for you. You don't see any of that here.
Yeah. Hmm.
But anyways,
Interesting.
go ahead and roll a persuasion check to see if this guy bites or if he finds you suspicious.
Which dice would that be?
It's a d20, but if you just go to your character sheet and then click on persuasion, it should just roll it for you.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Persuasion. 20.
20? Brother.
Oh what?
That's it. I don't know how to tell you this.
My character sheet was blocking them. Most of it, so I saw the 2 and I was like, yeah, 20.
He's not buying it. Or at the very least, he is buying it, but the way that you said it put him on edge a little bit, and he's not very... Like, you just kind of... You showed up with badges and then said, we're here to meet a guy to do a thing. And to a guy who's guarding a city that's on lockdown, that's a little suspicious.
Oh, someone else talk.
Push him aside and be like, look.
Somebody so we can solve a problem. There's a big problem happening that us four need to solve.
You gotta be more specific to that.
Yeah, I just want to point out, I want to point out that you are currently, you're just like, we're meeting a guy to solve a problem at the gates of a city on lockdown in the midst of this entire region being in the middle of a cult scare.
I know
Like,
what to tell him.
This entire region is fucking terrified of this
I know.
necromancy cult, and you're just like, yeah, we're here to see a guy to do a thing.
I know what to tell him.
Well, then tell the man.
So what's that really bad guy's name that I keep mentioning to people?
Oh
and then
god.
I,
Finn Magnus.
Yes. So, you're not gonna believe this, guys, but we fought Finn Magnus and lived. And we're trying to stop him. And that's why we're here, because there's a person inside the city that knows a lot about him and where to find him, so we can go kill him.
I mean, they almost seem amused, like they think you're joking, and then they look down and they see your leg, and they're like,
Yeah.
you know, maybe maybe he's not fucking
Yeah.
around, because
I wasn't born
Just
this
like-
way, asshole.
just like the last time with Counselor Splurleff, the leg hinges like just around like halfway down your thigh, and then pretty much all the way up from where the prosthetic is hinged up to your waist is like completely like purple and black.
Oh
So
yeah,
so
I forgot about that.
so they see that, and
Behind the
That's why
slaughterhouse.
people keep believing me.
and they're just like,
I don't remind him about his leg. He won't shut up about it now.
very well, you may proceed. And they turn around, and there are these
Traumatized.
huge stone doors. I'm not gonna give you an exact measurement because I don't want to make anything canon, but they're big ass stone doors, so big that they have to have three of these lionfolk dudes on each door, pushing them open to open them into the city.
Dang.
That's a big door.
There's just like,
Mark's something bigger by himself.
you're opening two walls
Oh,
at this point.
yeah, pretty much. Well, do your business quickly. Do not cause any commotion.
I wouldn't cause commotion even if I wanted to.
All right. Entering the
Why?
gates.
I'm drumming my banjo.
Entering the gates, you see before you a city carved into the cliffside, pretty much. Directly in front of you, there's a sprawling street market with many carts and stands, and the streets are crowded with people. The west end of Anaria, you're coming in on the east side, or coming in from the south side, but the city's, you're pretty much like directly on the right wall, so the city pushes out to your left. So
Could I
you're,
even tell, like, if the city was raided or not? Or like once sieged upon?
You can't tell. It's not something that you would be able to tell specific just because like given the time
Yeah.
given the time it's been between that and now is just
But there's
too
not like any
there's been
rubble or anything.
it doesn't seem like it, nothing more than like, you know, rocks in the street or whatever, but this is a giant town that's been dug into a cliffside, so that's not too unusual.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like buildings have been raised or anything, no.
Okay.
But the east side you're standing on, the streets are filled with carts and wagons and such. People just selling their wares.
Would I even know if they got past the wall?
No, you wouldn't. They didn't say. And on the west end is mostly living places carved into the walls of this cliff. And in the center of the town, between the two districts, almost separating them, is a large stone pillar with more shops and such carved into the base. And in the northwest corner of the town, you can barely see around the central pillar, but you see a large doorway, almost the size of the city gates themselves, and a red carpet rolled out from the doorway and into the streets. The walls of the town go all the way up to the top of the plateau, but the buildings stop much lower than that, about 4 stories or so. Final thing you notice is that spread throughout the crowds of people, it's about midday. So the streets are very packed. More so on the east side than the west side, but there's still a decent bit of people traveling even through the least densely packed areas of the city. But the final thing you notice is that spread throughout the crowds of people are guards, just watching the people go about their business.
So where do we even start?
Up to you.
Always
Good
ask
spot.
around to see if we can find, you know, someone knowledgeable on cult stuff.
Hey, are you a
Area.
cultist?
Wouldn't say that out loud.
You look like a cultist right now. You go do that.
I
and
can
I'm
have
gonna
you
go
guys-
look for real.
I was gonna say, I can have you guys roll perception if you'd like, to see if you can spot
Sure.
anybody who looks like they don't live here, because pretty much
Shady.
everybody
I got this, guys.
everybody who lives here
Yeah,
is
520.
everybody rolled high enough,
Oh
so
my god. Oh my god. We see
you can
it.
see
We it, buddy.
you can
Say hi
see
to
at this
us.
point,
Oh,
like I said, pretty much all the people who live here are living in or walking around in like beige clothes, beige, gray, you know, just kind of stuff that matches the earthy tones of the rest of the town.
Yeah.
But unlike them, the guards are wearing full metal armor with red accents, kind of just like typical, like stereotypical knight stuff. But you notice that the guards aren't wearing any helmets. It's just the arms, chest, and legs. But standing vaguely towards the door into the closed door with the red carpet coming out from underneath it, is a human man standing near the door, and the familiar green and pink cloaks and clothing of the academy. I cut out.
Yeah.
Bummer. Standing near the locked standing near the lockdown room, you all see this guy is a human man who's wearing the familiar green and pink clothing of the academy.
Okay. I guess we go up to that guy.
Monkey, you like 2 miles away from your mic?
He's talking
No,
by that of like cannon wire.
it's in my mouth.
It doesn't seem like it.
It
He's
is, I
got a
promise.
can
Do I
attached
need,
to a wire.
do I need
That's how
to
he's
turn
talking.
sound cancellation off?
Please don't.
No.
That causes a lot more work for me editing.
Noise suppression. Is this better?
No.
No.
I mean, you're
No.
louder, but no.
Did you get a new mic?
Out of your mouth.
Just like you were fine whenever you were fine after I asked you. There were just points where like you're either talking too loud and peaking the mic so it cuts out, or you're just like not talking.
I've been
Yell
talking
away.
the same. I've been talking at the same tone. Do I need to switch headsets to my Bluetooth one instead of my wired?
I think you're fine. It's fine now. It's just sometimes you're really quiet.
No, well,
But anyways,
open your ears.
That would also
I
be
don't
your
tell you.
decision, by the way. I can't tell you what to do.
if you guys are approaching this guy,
I am.
okay. He spots you. He spots the group of you then. He perks up and starts walking towards you guys as well. Ooh, you guys must be the group headed to the quarry, yeah?
Oh. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. You look around the city for a little bit, or I can take you to the lift if you're ready.
Is there a bar anywhere?
There is a bar. The bar is one of the first things you saw walking in here.
Let's,
Hmm.
can we
So-
take our
Decisions.
dying grandchild to the bar first?
Actually, we might not want to go there. Last time we went there, we were in a fight and the entire session to get out.
No, you said you wanted to go to the bar, Gig Gob. We're
So,
gonna go.
like I was saying, there's the street with the shopping stands, and then there's the pillar that separates the shopping district from the living district, and the first building facing you at the bottom of the pillar is a bar called the Bar on South Side.
Hmm. Sounds. Expensive? I don't know. Let's go.
Oh, look, we don't have a lot of money.
Yeah. Let's go, guys. Let's try it out. Let's whip it too.
Buy me my drink.
No. I go into the bar, I guess.
Right, yeah. Going into this bar,
We'll follow.
it's definitely not as nice as the Silken Swine is in the capital. The bar that you frequented over the past 4 or so sessions of this game. It definitely seems like
We're alcoholics now.
We basically are.
that the what's the word I'm looking for? I'm blanking on the term, but the populace in this bar, I guess, is definitely a lot
Regulars?
rowdier than those in the capital. There's people,
Mm.
there's no music, but there are like people kind of drunkenly singing songs and people slamming beer steins on the tables, and it's a lot louder in here, I guess, than it is in the Silken Swine most of the time. But you walk in through the door and there's booths on the left wall, and then pretty much all on the right side of the bar on the right side of the bar, as in the building, is just a bunch of tables that are haphazardly spread out across the rest of the floor plan, and in the back of the room is the bar. And at the bar is a human guy who looks to be in his mid-20s, just kind of doing his thing.
Human.
Humans aren't super uncommon here.
Oh.
I mean, we gotta have
Human-
green parties, so
Yeah.
Humans aren't super uncommon anywhere. Humans pretty much have the right to go wherever they feel. It's more so that certain races outside of human will not be let into other cities, or will be hesitantly let into other cities.
Yes. Was I hesitantly?
Probably,
Hesitance, yes.
but not because of your race.
Do what?
Probably, but not because of your race.
I think it was.
You just sounded really sketchy trying to get in.
Oh yeah. I think it was both.
Sketchy.
Anyhow, if you approach the barkeep, yeah. He sees you
Hello?
walking up. Hey, what can I do for you?
Do you
He's-
have a menu?
He seems very tired, but he's trying to put on a front. Maybe because you guys are new customers, or maybe he does this for all of the customers. You don't really know, but he saw you guys walk up, and he suddenly perked up, and
Left.
Dead.
that's fine.
Oh, he's back.
You ask if he has a menu, and he just kind of like half turns, and kind of waves his hand at the back wall, which is just like shelves and shelves of alcohol. We don't have a menu, just take your pick.
Ah. That one. I picked the biggest thing on there.
All right, yeah. So along there's the bar in front of you, and then there's like a counter, I guess, on the opposite side of the barkeep, and that's got barrels of various alcohol just sitting on it, and then there are shelves above the barrels with like bottles or whatnot. But you point to one of the barrels, and he's like, "All right, give me just a second." And he grabs a keg, turns to the barrel, or not grabs a keg, grabs a mug, I guess. Turns to the barrel, hits the little lever on it, waits a couple seconds, hits the lever again, turns around, puts it on the counter in front of you. What can I get for the two of you?
Dang, you're quick.
Gotta be quick.
I'm fine.
One
I'm fine.
necklace.
I have a question. Can I play my banjo in here?
Uh-oh.
Good at it?
He's gonna get kicked out.
I think
No.
so.
You
Help.
I am a bard, I have you know.
Well then.
I have you know.
I mean, if you think you can entertain the masses, then go right ahead.
Dang.
Do you want anything, Azrid, before we
If you
step
think of
into
that-
a side quest here?
I want to proceed to play Black Betty on my banjo.
Oh.
Okay, hang on. Azrid, did you want a drink?
I'll decline for now.
All right. That'll be 1 silver for you then, big guy.
1 silver?
Yep.
What about this 1 gold for the tip?
Yeah, all right. Thank you. And
You're welcome.
you give him the gold,
I'm
and
so generous, guys.
he pockets it. He pockets the gold, and then it turns and starts focusing on the other people at the bar that are loud and rowdy, as is everyone else in this bar. But Ty, like, there is like there's a small stage here, probably only like 8 inches or so off the actual floor. Definitely meant for somebody to be playing live music, but there's nobody here playing live music, or at least there wasn't.
They don't like live music.
I want to walk up there and play Black Betty.
All
As
right.
you're walking up, you see a dead person on the thing of just what the last guy was? The last guy played a song.
The last guy fucking sucked,
so
obviously.
you start walking towards the stage, and like you catch. You start walking towards the stage, and you catch a glimpse of. There's people definitely like looking at you now. They aren't necessarily stopping what they're doing or anything, but they're paying a little bit of attention towards you, waiting to see what happens. But you step onto the stage and you begin to play Ram Jam's Black Betty. I go ahead and have you roll performance for me.
Wow.
Easy.
He does bamble.
Yeah, you.
Wow.
You play through.
Oh my God.
You play through Ram Jam's Black Betty, and like the people here, you do it flawlessly, and the people here are astonished is the wrong word, but they're impressed for sure. At the end of the song, you get a round of
They're like,
applause,
"Oh my God,
and there's a
that's
few
amazing,
people.
Jack."
There's a few people that walk up and start putting coins at the foot of the stage. And you hear a guy from the back in
Hell
one of the booths on the opposite side of this building. Encore!
Okay, I'll play another song.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna be rolling.
I throw 1 gold at his forehead.
Go ahead and roll
Do I
performance.
Roll for that?
No.
I'm gonna play
There's
The
people-
Devil Went Down to Georgia.
A 15. Alright. You do not play this one nearly as well,
White is good.
but you also don't butch it. Like it does, you don't fuck it up that bad. And you manage to get through the song, you only miss a couple notes. People are not as enthused as they were. They're not bringing up coins or anything, but you still get a round of applause.
Brother! This guy's...
And if you want to go ahead and collect the coins from the foot of the stage, you'll get, I'll say, probably 3 silver and 4 copper.
And 1 gold that I threw at your forehead.
And the 1 gold that Kikagob chucked at you from across the room.
Hey, you should have made him roll for that.
What, the gold or not?
Here, leave it, buddy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to collect it and walk down so we can continue on.
Alright, great.
I got to perform.
You performed a couple songs, Gigagob had his drink. And without further ado,
I
you...
had entertainment.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you had like...
Without further ado, the three of you leave bar on South Side to find the Academy member waiting for you outside. Alright, cool. You guys ready?
Yep.
Yes,
Alright.
sir.
Follow me. And he starts walking to the gates. You guys follow. He nods at one of the guards at the gate, and the guard turns around and fiddles with something on the wall. The gates open up, and as you're stepping out of the gates, you now see that the 6 guys who had pushed the gates open for you were now pulling them back open from the other side. Or pushing them back open from the other side, I suppose. The 4 of you step out. And after some time walking along the bottom of this cliffside, you arrive at a lift not too unsimilar to the one you took down to the southern beach. Whenever you were testing the Dorax, it says plateau. It's Dorax Peninsula, really, but whatever. Stepping onto it, the guy pulls the lever, and after some more waiting, you reach the top of the plateau. Stepping up off the lift, you are greeted with a vast plain of red dirt and cracked stone. Rock formations jut out from the ground, harshly eroded by the wind and rain, but braving the elements and standing tall. Alright. This is the furthest I go. I wish you only the best. May Neem be with you.
Thank you. So where do we go from here?
Question,
if
Aaron, is the guy out of sight now? Has he like walked away?
no, you guys just arrived at the top of this lift. He is still on the lift, and you guys have just stepped off of it. So you guys are like 10 feet away, maybe. He doesn't seem to be taking the lift back down or anything, more so just kind of waiting for you guys up here at the top of the cliff.
Well, obviously, we should walk away and go forward with our objective.
Yep, okay. If you recall, Chief Wild Whistle told you guys to head north directly from this lift to eventually reach the quarry that you were headed to. But if you had something you wanted to say or do once you were out of earshot of that guy, then go for it.
I want to lean over to Noah and go, who is Nail?
Who?
Neem?
Yeah.
Neem? Did you say nail?
Neem, actually,
What is going on?
and if you can, obviously you can choose to have Tylak not know this, but if you would like to, you can roll religion to see if you know who Neem is. All of you.
Oh, religion. Why not +5?
Ooh.
24! Man, oh, religion.
Give me 1 second. I'm working on it.
11. Okay, so Azrid and Tylak do not know who Neem is, but for some reason, maybe it's because your grandfather had you read quite a bit as a child, Ikagob, you know that Neem is the god of wisdom and knowledge.
Why do I not know that? Why did I roll so bad?
Hey, Azrid. You know who the god of the god
I'll
of
kill you.
knowledge is? But joke.
I'll push you down this mountain.
Also at the left. 6.
I'll just do hold person, and then we'll we'll start walking, and he has to catch
Just
up.
leave him here.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Without further ado, you start your trek into the Badlands.
Well,
You travel for a couple hours at this point. You started at probably what would have been 1:30 or 2 o'clock in human time, but you travel for a while without much issue. But eventually, the sun begins to set and the temperature begins to drop, forcing you to set up camp for the night. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna steal a trick from a friend of mine who DMs a game that I'm playing in currently. And we're going to split this long rest into 3 phases. You'll all get your long rest, but for each of the 3 phases, a different person will keep watch to ensure that nothing happens overnight. I'm going to do this for every long rest that I remember. However, there won't always be something happening, so there will be a first watch, a second watch, and a third watch, and I'll let you guys discuss amongst yourselves who wants to take which watch.
Well, I like the gold watch.
buddy. Your first watch. There you go, asshole. I'll be.
Second.
Oh, I'll be third then.
I only sleep and meditate.
Okay, so, Tylek, can I go ahead and have you roll perception? Just to see if you notice anything out of the ordinary or whatever during this first night shift.
He ain't gonna see that.
What are you talking about, dog?
He ain't gonna see.
Rose perception pilled and sight maxing. You rolled a 6.
what I said.
Yeah, you don't. Everything seems safe.
You don't
You-
see nothing.
You can't.
Meanwhile, I was stabbed 30 times.
What happens is,
Mhm.
you're more tired than you thought you were taking this first night shift, and you kind of doze off.
First.
You doze off for a little bit, but eventually you come to, and after a little bit more watching, Azrid gets up and decides to take the shift. I will also, I will allow you guys to have little one-on-one conversations here during the shift changes, just because it encourages role-playing, and I think that's neat. But also, you don't have to if you don't want to, I guess.
Just say, hey asshole, get in the bed.
Hey, Ezra. No, I'm gonna be honest with you. I may have dozed off a little bit, but I got a question for you.
Okay.
That's me in
He's
the background
asleep
over
again.
Gigagob has one of those, like, bubbles from snoring.
Yeah.
Why does Gift not like me?
I don't know, man. I think
You
you
know.
had to ask him yourself. But if I had to guess, you're a little strange.
Oh, you know, living in the wilds, not really having much social life.
You're a freak.
You know, I mean, I watched my parents get murdered right in front of me.
Damn.
That was Gigagob was pretending to be
You're
asleep.
giggling in the back.
Oh wait, I just go back to.
I was like pretending to be asleep. He hears you say that, and he's like, "Damn." Yeah, no, I need to ask this question of everybody's characters. This is important character lore. Is your character a honk shoe or a honk me me me?
Fuck Shua.
You already know.
Do I?
Yeah, I just did it. What are you talking about?
Okay. Anyways, continue on. Sorry to interrupt.
I insulted you, called you weird, and then you went to bed.
Azrid, go ahead and roll a perception check as well to see if anything happens during your watch.
Okay.
You ain't gonna see nothing. Damn. You see everything.
This is the world.
Nothing really. Nothing. Doesn't seem like much is happening. You get through your watch.
It's gonna be mine.
You get
I
through.
think it's also, it doesn't have to be I rolled low. It's also nothing happened.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You get through your watch without much
Thank
issue,
God nothing
and
happened that I'm like-
you start to near the end of your watch. Noah, do you think Gigagob would wake up and do the watch himself, or do you think he would have to be woken up?
Absolutely have to be woken up.
You start to near the end of your watch, and Gigagob has not even stirred from his slumber.
Oh boy. I already know what I'm gonna do. First,
Uh-oh.
At first, there's multiple steps.
Oh god,
first I'm gonna like, I'm gonna move him, his shoulder, like, wake up. It's your shift. And if he doesn't get up,
Should I roll to see if I get up?
You can either
roll.
decide. You could decide if you want to get up or not, or if you would get up.
I think rolling with it makes this a lot funner.
All right, yeah, just roll a d6, and we'll say odds you wake up and evens you don't.
Alright.
Yeah, he doesn't. He is not roused from his slumber.
I could cast Thunder Wave.
Oh my god. I'm eviscerated and I die.
It would just push you back.
Okay, okay. Imagine if I roll and I still don't wake up from this.
Or I could just like whack you in the head with like a rock.
Yeah, do that.
Okay, I find a rock and
Mhm.
I throw it at his head.
Yeah.
Did you roll?
He doesn't wake up. I don't know what.
Oh my
He's
god.
probably dead. He probably just concussed me.
You have a hard head, it's fine. Alright. Alright. You asked for this.
Oh, no.
It's at a level 1, so it's not that strong.
All right.
You also don't have to cast it at him.
Oh, I do. Wait.
We're just gonna not do the
Yo, cast,
roll on this
cast
one
it
because
at
I
you,
feel
it'll
like
be
this
funny.
definitely would wake
Yeah,
you
that
up.
definitely would wake me up. Yeah. So I'm woke. I'm woke right now.
Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw. But you can do it like
that would wake up
Do that
Tyler
twice.
too.
it would.
Yeah.
The spell emits a
Just trying to wake
thunderous
you up.
boom audible out to 300 feet.
Oh my god.
So yeah, you wake up both Gigagob and Tylak with that, as well as probably some of the wildlife in the nearby area.
So fun.
Hey, you
I want to
okay?
shoot up. I want to shoot up like that meme. I don't remember from what the guy's name is, but he goes, "What the fuck?"
I slowly raise from my sleeping.
Oh, now you wake up.
Oh yeah, the shifts.
Oh my god. I roll my eyes.
Thunderstorm?
And I throw the
What was
rock
that?
behind me.
Did you hit me with a rock? Did someone hit me in the
No.
head?
Notices there's a slight bump.
Yeah, I noticed there's like a
Big
goose
one
egg on my
hit
head.
Looney
What the
Tunes
heck?
ass injury.
Was it raining while I was sleeping? What the heck? What was the thunder?
Nothing. It's your shift.
Oh. Okay. Did anything happen during yours?
No.
Not any grass movement. Did anything happen during Shortman's?
No.
Nice. Well, good night.
Wait, is Monk awake now?
Yeah, Tylak is unless he went immediately back to sleep. Tylak did shoot awake from the thunder wave.
Well, I was
That'd be
gonna
so
like have the
funny.
guy. I was gonna have that
You were
conversation with him that Monk asked me.
No, I'm still awake, kind of just looking at you with a look of hatred in my eyes.
Listen,
Why
he
is he
was
so
waking
angry?
up.
Why is he so angry?
Oh, I think
What
a
did you
storm's
do to him?
brewing him.
What did you do to him?
I just woke you up. That's it.
Not
Well,
lying.
anyways, you guys get some rest, I guess.
My old ass thunderclapping motherfucker.
All right,
Buddy.
Oh yeah. I
Right.
can't understand him.
Gigagob, go ahead and roll a perception check to see if anything happens on your watch.
I apologize, by the way. You would not wake up.
To me or you? To him?
23. All right.
Ooh.
To Tylak.
Yeah. You go through your watch, and before, you know, a couple hours of just sitting there, but before you know it, the sky starts to turn that familiar hue of you know, I'm blanking on the term, pale orange, I guess, as the sun starts to rise. Nothing really happens on your watch.
Well, now that the sun's up, can I go hunting?
I mean,
Can I shoot
Anyway.
something?
how about instead of going on a hunting side quest, we do what I'm sending you to do, because we got shit to do this session.
I want to go get food.
You have food. You're
Or
traveling with
hungry.
rations.
Oh, I am?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're all traveling with
I'm gonna
rations
cook
and
then.
just travel kits. But you can make breakfast over the campfire if you would like.
Yes, I want to
All right,
Make-
so
pancakes for me.
you start making
Your kit came with
Some-
a pancake.
you start making some semblance of pancakes. I don't know that the foods you're carrying with you would allow you to make pancakes, but you start making some sort of
Yes,
starchy.
eggs, flour.
You've got some sort. You end up with some sort of starchy food at the end that vaguely resembles a pancake, and
What's going on? We got vague pancakes.
Azrid and Tylak, you start to wake up and to the smell of something cooking.
What
A
the
vague
hell is that
pancake.
goddamn smell?
Pancake.
Buddy, well, how'd you make it? You don't have eggs.
I can't remember.
I think you got hurt in the head at some point.
I was actually last night.
You could have done that.
Indeed.
I start eating bread quietly in the corner.
You don't want my pancake?
I'm good.
It's completely furnished.
With
Furnished?
what?
What's
Yeah.
As a couch?
Furnished pancake.
Don't mind it's green. It's okay.
What toppings are you putting on this pancake?
Bacon.
Where?
You know,
How are you storing that bacon?
I would say it's. I would say there is a
Have I
realistic.
eaten with you?
You guys have traveling packs. You guys knew you were gonna be out. You guys knew you guys were gonna be out on the road for a while, so you all have a traveling pack. But I would say it's within the realm of possibility for Gigagob to be carrying some form of meat in his traveling pack. So I don't know if it would be bacon necessarily, but there's
With a slab
you would
that
have
he calls bacon.
you would have some sort of meat that that is not uncommon for people to eat.
Unlike bacon.
But
I'll just pull out one of my pieces of fruit or something.
all right, yeah,
Frog leg.
sure. You guys eat your breakfast. Gigagob, you eat your breakfast and you think it tastes great. You think you did a great job. But and you made enough for all three of you, but nobody else ate it, so you go ahead and eat the rest of the food, which is not a big deal because you're a big dude. You guys pack up your stuff and head on your way. You know, just walking. What's your traveling order here?
Yeah.
Are you guys, if you guys were traveling in a line, who's in the front, who's in the back, and thus who would be in the middle?
I'm in the
I
front.
want-
because I'm the
I want to be riding on the back of Gigagob.
Okay.
I grab him by the throat and slam him to the ground. I'm just kidding.
I feel like the order would be Gob, Tylak on Gob's shoulder, Azrid, and then Aethlin.
Okay, yeah.
I'm reading a book like a nerd.
But he
Knowing-
wasn't here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
knowing
yeah,
that,
nerd. Get your job.
you may you keep walking and you make your way around a large rock formation. And can I have Gigagob and Tylak both roll a dex saving throw?
Uh-oh.
So that's why you asked.
You didn't really care. How do I roll a dex saving throw?
It's in your saving throws.
Oh, never mind.
13, 15. Okay.
Mm,
You both succeed.
Let's go.
Here you go. So you walk around the corner of this rock formation, and you are ambushed by two lions that jump down from on top of the rock formation and attempt to land on your back. But because Tylak was sitting on your shoulders, we'll say, Tylak, you had the wherewithal to see them coming and fend them off with your banjo before they could mount Gigagob. And
Yeah.
I'd like to have you all
My
roll.
Titus banjos.
I'd like to have you all roll initiative.
All right. Noah J, that's me, guys.
All right,
17.
Gigagob, you're up first. There are two lions, one on the left, one on the right.
Okay, I want to draw my... And I want to... Lyset one right down the...
Which one are you attacking?
Whatever one's closest, I guess.
They're both about equal. But there's one to your left, one to your right. If it doesn't matter, then I'll just choose it myself.
I'll do left.
All right. Go ahead and roll the hit on this left lion.
Roll damage.
Roll the hit first.
How do I do that again?
It's been a minute, huh? And by a minute, I mean the exact same
Yeah.
length of time it is between every session. Was it 11? That does not hit.
Damn. Do I have another action?
You can use your action surge if you want, but you won't be able to use it until you take another long rest.
Nah, I don't think that's worth it.
Alright. Then it will be that lion's turn. You swing at this lion, and it sees you coming, steps out of the way, and then returns with an attack to you. It is going to swing at you with one of its claws for a... I fear that's probably going to hit. Does a 23 hit?
No. Asshole. No, it does.
That will be... Fuck's my D8. There it is. Here, you know what? I could actually roll the dice, the damage dice, so that you can see them.
Be a good idea.
Pew! 4 damage.
1.
It gets a plus
That's
3, so it's
one.
4 slashing damage.
No.
Denied.
Don't think so.
And then with that, it will be... Tylak's turn.
Alright, I want to use disorient whispers.
Dissonant Whispers.
Yeah.
Read the spell description on that, because I'm not sure if it would work on a lion.
It would. I tried it before.
Okay.
How do I read spell descriptions?
On the character sheet, if you click the spell, it'll pop up in the chat, I think.
Watch, we're all gonna miss, and then Echo's just...
Target one creature and of your choice within range. Description.
at the bottom of the description, it'll say, or it might say something like, if this creature cannot speak a language or whatever.
No.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Hold on, I'm double checking.
What's he trying to do?
Yeah, no, it doesn't say anything. It just only thing is deaf creatures.
Okay, yeah, go for it. Are you doing this on the left or the right?
The one closest.
Like I
To me.
said to Noah, they're roughly the same distance away. Good.
Alright, the one on the right.
Alright.
So why aren't you rolling? When I click on it, it just pulls up casts at what level?
You have to choose the level to cast it at.
And that'd be level 1, right?
Unless you
It
wanted
has
to do,
multiple levels.
as I say, if you wanted to do more damage, you could cast it at level 2, but I'd say casting it at anything over level 1 is probably overkill for a lion.
It's not even a lion person, bro. It's just a lion.
It's just a lion.
I'll just put it 2.
This is where the lion people came from. This is ancestor.
11 psychic damage. So you reach out with the dissonant whispers. You whisper a discordant melody that only one creature within range can hear. You do it, and the lion.
I want it to be Sweater Song by Weezer.
No.
Bruh.
You do it, and the lion just kind of goes, and then it like shakes it off for a second, and then it shakes it off, and then gets ready to attack. But it is
Me went alpha.
it is Astrid's turn.
I was about to say that. Get back.
I'll cast Firebolt with the one on the right.
All right, go
What?
for it.
I don't care how small the room is.
We're outside.
12 damage.
Walk down. It's the only person that's probably gonna do damage to these.
Yeah, you have to roll to hit for
right.
Firebolt. But if you hit, you will do 12 damage, so.
That's killing it instantly. Right?
1d10.
It's a d20 for the roll to hit, right?
D20?
Oh, you rolled a 12. Got it. Okay. No, you're good. Yeah. 1d10, 7. You deal. Okay, I brain farted for a second. You're good. You deal 7 damage to it. The fur of this lion goes up in flames, and you see the fur on the lion is singed, and it's very, very frantically trying to put itself out to no avail. While seemingly severely injured, this lion is still alive. And then it will become that lion's turn.
What in the world is that gonna do?
It's going to try and make a claw attack on you, Noah, because you were the closest person.
Oh! It rips off my other leg, gouges out my
Is that not? Oh, there it goes. Ooh, roll 20 really fucking lagged with that one. 19 plus Whatever.
Roll a
That hits,
19.
yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That means it's going to do
30 million damage. I
7.
died.
7 slashing damage.
7 slashing damage, buddy. I've almost died in this fight. It's almost over, guys.
But that does bring the initiative back up to
You'll
the.
live, man.
That does bring the initiative back around to the top of the round, which makes it your turn.
All right, I want to slash these 2 lions. Go.
You cut out what?
I'm gonna slash them in one go.
I don't know that you could do that. I'll be honest. I don't think you have the facilities to do that.
Just chop its head off, bro. It's not that hard.
All right. I rip the one in front of me in half.
The one in front of you, as in the one that has not been
Long
hit,
way.
or the one in front of you that has been mind blasted and set on fire?
I'll try to do the one that's not been because, yeah.
Alright, an unarmed strike on this lion will only do a max of like 4 damage plus 5. It'll only do like 9 damage if you're trying to rip this guy in half, so I don't think you will be able to successfully rip him in half.
Maybe not that then. Let's do, what if I just split him in half down the middle like I do
With the sword
with my
is
sword?
is much more doable, yes. But you'll have to roll to hit, so 13 plus
Yeah.
flaccid 20.
Ooh, I
Great.
win.
Yeah, you hit this guy. Go ahead and roll damage. 7 plus your modifier is 12. Great. All right.
Yeah.
He's looking worse for wear. He's definitely not dead by any means, but that hurt. And now it is his turn.
That hurted.
No, wait. What can I do?
Oh, you can do your action surge if you want to hit him again. Or you have any bonus action spells?
I thought I did have bonus actions.
Might. Hang on, your character sheet is not loading and instead just a white screen. Take your time.
Do. I'm also looking.
Spells.
I don't know where to look though.
Up at the top, there's the bar of like purple icons, and you just click the one that says spells.
Oh.
That takes an action. Blade Ward takes an action. Shield takes a reaction. You can't.
Open these for me? It just keeps opening stuff.
Oh yeah, that's me.
Okay.
Shield.
Didn't know that. I was trying to click on something that's open.
With shield, you can cast it as soon as the lion hits, if the lion hits. But that is your only spell that you can. You cannot cast any of your spells before your or during this turn. You'd have to wait until next turn.
Okay.
And then core filter by. You can use a bonus action to regain hit points equal to 1d10 plus your fighter level, if you want to do that.
Sure.
So
I'll roll 1d10.
yeah, roll a d10 and then add 3. 5 plus
Roll
3.
100.
No.
8.
So you regain 8 hit points. And then that will be your
Let's
turn,
go.
which will make it this lion's turn.
Nice.
Unfortunately, I rolled the physical dice. I meant to roll. I already rolled it. I'll roll this one just for continuity's sake, but this roll, it's going to be a 4. Yeah, that doesn't count. I'll roll it just for funsies, but
What?
the lion does not hit you, and it will be Tylak's turn.
Armor class.
Alright, Tylak, you're up.
I want to use Thunder Wave
Go for
on
it.
both lions.
Shoot for the stars, brother.
I closed the game.
What? Buddy.
Each creature must make a
What the
Constitution
heck is
saving
that?
throw. Here, hold on. I'll just run this turn for you until you get it booted back up, I guess. We got a show to do. The show must go on. Spells. Thunderwave. Great. All the way down. Yep. What's your spell save DC? 14. Alright. Can these lions make a saving throw? Lion number 1 rolled a 9, which means he failed. Lion number 2
Hey.
rolled a 4. He also failed, which means both lions take 2d8 thunder damage. Monk, are you back in the game yet?
Not yet.
Okay, then I'll roll the
I mean,
2d8.
I'm in the game. I haven't got my character sheet up.
Oh, just roll the 2d8 then. I already cast the spell for you, so you just gotta roll the damage. 2d8, 3 plus 3 is 6 to each. So, you hit both of these lions with Thunderwave. The one that was already looking worse for wear collapses, and the limp corpse is pushed back 10 feet from where you guys are standing, and the one that Noah just hit doesn't die, but is looking rough and is also pushed back 10 feet. So with that out of the way, unless you have
Still not dead.
Unless you have something else you'd like to do, we'll move on to Azrid's turn.
I want to spit at it, and then in my turn.
All right, sure.
Which one's still alive?
The one that was not fireballed.
Okay, well, I think I'll fireball that one.
All right, go for it. Roll to hit. Uh, 18. So 18 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
10, right?
Yeah, 1d10. 8 damage. Yeah, you firebolt this guy. Goes up he goes up in smoke and he dies instantly. Yeah.
This looks like we're having lion dinner. Ooh, yeah.
But the lions are dead. You did your job here.
Are they crispy? Can I eat them?
They were not cooked in that capacity. It was more so that their hair just got horrifically singed.
Alright.
But if you kill a cattle with a fire aspect
Shut up.
sword in Minecraft.
Clearing that threat.
Almost up the call.
Clearing that threat, the four of you march onwards towards the quarry, resuming your adventure, and as the sun reaches the peak of its arc, you start to see the quarry over the horizon. As you approach, you start to see people walking to and fro, pushing wheelbarrows, and carrying crates of various sizes, some open, some closed. People here are of all races and sizes. Human, elf, dwarf, kobold, goblin, Goliath, half-orc, and even some beast folk, like turtles, lion folk, loxodon. As they go about their business, can I have you all roll a perception check?
No.
What's perception?
I can't. I'm still struggling to get my character sheet up.
You're a perceptionist. Oh my goodness, I got a 17. Never mind. I guess I'm just very perception today.
Yes, you are, buddy. Here, I'll probably do it
I'm
for
just
you,
so
Monk.
perception today, guys.
Core, all the way down. Perception. Here we go. 18. All right.
What'd he get?
Plus 5,
Oh,
23.
he sucks.
What do you mean he sucks? Rolled higher than you.
Oh, God.
So all three of you catch that
Oh.
all of these people are wearing the same uniform. It's a bulky jumpsuit that you assume was white at some point, but they've all been stained like a reddish brown from the dirt and the soot from the mines and whatnot. Gigagob and Tylak, you realize they're walking almost in lockstep. If you know what that is, they're like kind of not necessarily marching, but their steps are synchronized. Yeah, and they've got a dazed look in their eyes. But even so, they're performing their jobs almost flawlessly. They don't seem to be making any mistakes. They don't seem zoned out or anything. They're doing their jobs. They're oddly synchronized about it. And Tylak, you see, as you're just kind of scanning the area, on the other side of the quarry from where you've approached is a large wooden building. And on the balcony on the second floor of this building you see 3 people that are just kind of standing there looking down over the quarry, kind of
How good are your
overseeing.
eyes? Jeez.
You don't see any, you can't really make out any details because they're pretty far away, but I mean, you can see 3 people there.
I'm gonna point out to the rest of the party, the people. Hey guys, look up over there. There's 3 people standing on the top of the cliffside.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Look at them, just standing there.
They're
Menacingly.
They're standing.
They are. They're probably the owners or something.
Maybe we should take that into detail later. For later, that might come up. We never know.
So how far away are they?
Aren't they in Fireball?
I'm bad at
Within 30 feet.
I'm bad at eyeballing distances, but they're a full like stone like mining quarry away from you guys. You are on the south side and this building is on the north end.
Probably just
No,
like 100
Not
meters.
30
like half-
feet.
It's like
like
it's
a
like
100
half a
meters.
mile.
Yeah,
Probably like a
essentially.
mile.
half a mile,
2
maybe.
kilometers
I
long.
would say it's somewhere in between half a mile and 1 mile. Somewhere there. It's a big
2
quarry.
kilometers.
Yeah, because stone quarries, depending on the size, can range from half a mile to 8
Good
miles
John
wide.
Stone Quarry over here.
Buddy, did you used to work at one? Gee.
Anyhow,
That's where he spent his childhood, in the child labor days.
what's your game plan here? What are you guys doing?
I was gonna try to detect magic on anyone.
Yeah.
Is there a minecart?
Not where you guys are. There's definitely there are minecarts at the bottom of this quarry where people are kind of using them to transport the stone and minerals and whatnot. through this
Is there
quarry
any at
and
the top?
Hmm?
Is there any at the top?
not currently.
Darn. I was gonna ride one down.
Well, let's start walking towards the building we need to go to.
Well, I guess.
All right, yeah.
I mean, won't we get in trouble if we're not in uniform or something?
Oh, if you did want to
I
run
think
detect magic, go ahead and mark that off your spell sheet. But the
Well, I'm just wondering if anyone's even close enough.
yeah, I mean, there's people walking around. Like the
Right.
employees are paying you no mind, but like there's
Then-
employees going to and fro everywhere.
Do we have to like walk down this side and then walk up the other one?
No, you can go around. It's a bit of a walk
Oh, okay.
regardless, but yeah, you can go around.
So what are we doing?
Are you casting detect magic?
No.
Okay. So
What?
you guys start this walk, and after 5 or so minutes of 5-10 minutes, just walking along this quarry, start getting closer to the HQ, and it becomes apparent to you that this building was thrown up pretty quickly, pretty haphazardly, as it's made out of wood that doesn't really seem safe to build with. Windows don't even have like glass, but the door itself isn't even a door. It's just like a
Those aren't windows, those are holes.
door isn't really even a door. It's just like it's like they stapled a cloth over the door frame just to keep the wind from getting in.
What in the world? Ragtag.
And speaking of which, the door itself seems to be entirely unsupervised. How do you proceed?
I walk in.
All right, sure.
I go with him because I'm still clinging to his back.
Get him off of your gun.
Going into this building, you all walk in, and you enter what seems to be a dining hall. It's pretty shoddy, but it's a dining hall nonetheless. There's a small table in the back corner, a bar to your right, a staircase going upstairs behind the bar, and a staircase in the back of the room that heads downstairs.
I feel like he expected us to go in here. I thought I was doing something cutting edge.
Hey man, I
But he
was
already had a map lined out.
I was gonna have a map for everything, but I was on more of a time crunch than I intended. So we only got a map for this building.
Well, I guess I want to look what's on the table.
On the table, it's just like cafeteria trays.
Yeah.
Most of them are empty. There's a couple that have like remnants of food, I guess, but nothing too crazy. It seems like it's just where people sit down to eat.
Hey, I'll give you 1 copper piece to eat something off of that tray.
It doesn't look super old. I mean, it looks
Sorry, what'd you say?
it looks like it's been sitting there for a while, or like sitting there for a couple hours, but it doesn't seem like it's been there forever.
I said I'd give you 1 copper piece to eat something off of that tray.
Second of all, it looks pretty fresh. I do it for free. And first of all, I have gold. Why do I need copper?
More money? You're a gambling
shut up.
man, aren't you?
Buddy. if you're gonna stay on my shoulder, at least whisper good advice.
You're right. We should go upstairs.
I guess, yeah.
All right, yeah. You guys make your way upstairs. Here you got.
He planned this too. What?
You walk into a room that's pretty empty, all things considered, but there's bunk beds in the back right corner, lockers along the wall, and some sort of work area that's separated from the rest of the room.
I want to go up to the work desk.
All right, yeah. It
I
seemed.
wanna.
Yes.
I wanted to look over his shoulder and try to look around, see what's on it.
There's not much on the desk itself. It just kind of seems like an office desk that is well cleaned. There is a little
Can I
nameplate
open
on.
any of the compartments, or is it locked?
There's a nameplate on the front that says Charleston on it.
Hmm. Charleston, who? I don't know.
If you're opening the. If you're digging through this desk, go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check for me.
Okay.
All right, cool. You're both good.
Phew.
You're pulling through the. You start opening these drawers. You're able to do so without having any adverse effects.
Somehow with my big orc hands.
Joke's on you. The desk explodes.
The first thing you find is a note that reads, Supervisor Charleston, we're reaching out to inquire about potential dangers within your mining operation. Our scouts have returned word to us that your quarry contains dangerous minerals that could lead to sickness, injury, and or death amongst your men. However, if you allow us to bring some of our mages, we can perform a ritual that will not only protect you and your employees, but also allow you to continue business as usual without any hitches. All we ask for in return is permission to roam the premises as we see fit. We will send a messenger in 3 days to receive your response. Fred Moore, Unofficial Guild of Health and Sickness.
Do I recognize the Charleston name?
No.
Dang.
Can I roll a history check with my traveling? See if I remember that name at all?
I'll be honest, you probably
On the
wouldn't.
letter?
Oh, Fred Moore?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Idiot.
Supervisor Charleston, none of you guys would know, realistically. He pretty much is just the supervisor of this place and nothing more.
Oh.
With an 18 monk, the history.
Echo just comes out. Oh, I know that guy.
With an 18 in history monk, you would know that you do not know who Fred Moore is. And furthermore, you've been in and out of the capital a surprising amount for a goblin. You do not, or rather, you have never heard of a guild of health and sickness. As far as you know, that is not a thing that exists.
It did say unofficial.
Hey guys, can I tell y'all something? As
Yeah.
the amount of traveling I've done, I've heard of many different guilds, many, but never of this one. And I'm banned from a lot of guilds.
It does say unofficial, so it might not be real.
It might not.
People get
So I would-
spam mail all the time.
Can I roll to see if I know?
Know what specifically about the health and sickness guild?
Yeah.
Go for it.
No.
What I need to roll?
History.
History of green men.
Yeah, everyone read green history.
17. Alright. Also, it's not a big deal, but Edgar, do you have on your character sheet, is there like a button that says advantage that you have flipped or turned on or something? So I think it's rolling twice for everything. I've just been taking
Yeah, I
the
got a 9 on sticky.
first number, but
Yeah, I mean there are check marks. I don't know why it's doing that.
I'll look at it later. But a 17 will get you the knowledge you're looking for. Health and Sickness Guild you've also never heard of.
Bruh. The knowledge I'm looking for, and there's no knowledge.
No knowledge.
Maybe there's knowledge in the fact that there's no knowledge.
Maybe it is. Gob is right. Because it's unofficial, we know nothing about it.
Yeah. I'm right most of the time. We go back down.
Hang on. You find a couple other things. You find a little stone circle, and on the stone, like carved into the stone, is the Uurat Saam logo of the eyeball with the sword going through the top. If you decide to pick it up, you can feel that it's very unusually cold. Like if it had been sat in a freezer or something for a long time. And
Wait,
it's
we're in a stone quarry, right?
yeah.
Yeah, in the middle of the desert.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And
Is
it's
it the
cold.
same
Came
kind of
from
stone
here.
from the stone quarry?
It's hard to tell. It's just like a gray stone. It could be and it could not be. It doesn't look special in any way. It just looks like stone.
I mean, the golem potentially could have came from here, especially if that stone is in this drawer.
Well, he was clay. Right?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I think it was clay. Never mind. Disregard.
Well, no, it still could have came from here.
You're right. He's right.
It could have still
Let's keep
came
that
from
on the
here.
back burner.
Because, like, think about it.
Maybe it'd be
They're saying
possible,
that there's quote unquote dangerous materials here. Maybe it's something that Uurat Saam needs to finish their process.
but I don't think you could get clay from a...
Buddy, clay is just dirt, rocks, and water.
Yeah. And you see any water around here? We're in desert.
Uh, you could have it imported in.
Why would you import
We're
water?
in the Holes movie, dude.
You're in
Why
the
would you-
desert. There's no water to drink, so your only option is to import it in.
Buddy, I don't think... I mean,
If
I
you-
guess.
If you pick up the stone, you notice that it's cold and it's emitting a very faint hum.
But I feel like this is picking up
Okay,
straws.
can I just use detect magic on it? Oh wait, no, that wouldn't. I would just say it. Yeah, it's magical. Duh.
I mean, you would learn the school of magic. You would learn the school of magic if it were magical, but
Yeah.
I don't know how much that would help you.
Probably
I
not
mean,
much.
if it was the school of making golems, yeah, that would help.
Well, what if this stone is used to find where they are?
Huh?
Well, it's like a locator stone. You know what I mean? Like it gets warmer or louder if you get closer, or it
Wasn't there a
vibrates.
stone
I
like
don't
that
know.
before that was, like red or something?
Hmm?
What was that red stone? That the
Well, that's what they
library-
use in Minecraft to power contraptions.
I'm gonna kill you.
Are you talking about the sending stone that they found in the golem head?
Yes, yeah.
That is
That's what it could have been too, but it's a sending stone, and this is something else.
the you still have the sending stone that they got from the golem, Noah. It is what they presume. It is presumably what the Uurat Saam used to communicate with the golem itself.
Hmm.
But
Could
they,
I use that?
I
You
mean,
think if I used it right now, if it was a golem nearby, would it?
presumably, I mean, the one you have was the one you got from the golem, right? So presumably, whatever sending stone it's connected to would be in the hands of whoever was communicating with or controlling the golem.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea right now, because we don't know who sent that.
But if I spoke into it right now, would a golem?
No, if you spoke into it right now, it would presumably go through, and then whoever has the other one would be able to hear you speaking.
Oh, okay. So it wouldn't move another golem.
No.
Hmm. Could I
It's like
know?
texting.
And I wouldn't be able to know where he is. Because he could
No.
be anywhere in the quarry.
I mean, he could be
If
They could be
anywhere in.
on the planet.
Yeah, he could be anywhere as long as they're in this plane.
Yeah.
If they are in the mortal plane, in the material plane, there is a 100% chance that the message goes through every time. And even then, if
my.
they're outside of this plane, there's still a pretty decent chance.
Oh my! So he could be anywhere in the known.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, wow. We're done for, guys.
But the
We just go
the
on
third
and on,
and
my
the third and final thing you find, this one you find, Tylak, searching through the bottom drawer, on the right side, hidden. You're just kind of feeling around, and hidden on the underside of that drawer is a lever.
I want to pull the lever.
All right, yeah. You flick the switch and you hear the sound of stone scraping.
Uh-oh. What'd you do?
I don't know. I just pulled a lever in the desk, and the contraption opened. It sounds like.
Corey
Oh,
collapsed.
There's a blockage near us. Is that it?
Do what?
If you look on the map, it says. Wait, that
Says-
isn't.
It says balcony.
Oh, I'm stupid. That's a blockage. I might be
Oh.
dyslexic.
That says baloney.
That's baloney. That's
baloney.
crazy.
Did it sound like it came from downstairs?
Yeah, vaguely. I mean, I don't know how
No.
precisely you would be able to
Downstairs?
pinpoint it, but yeah.
Can I check?
Yeah.
Downstairs?
If you guys
Okay.
head back downstairs.
No. Oh, why would you? do
Nothing seems to have changed in here. But now that you're down here, the
Buzz
three of
down.
you,
Oh.
you can start to hear a faint chanting. That you, now that you're down here, you can you can kind of trace it to downstairs from this floor.
We're done for, guys. We're done for. I'm not going down there. Some cult shit's going on down there.
Well, buddy, we are hunting a cult.
Oh, you're right. Well, time to die. Let's go down.
All right.
Can we sneakily go down?
Yeah, I won't
No, that'd probably be a
make you
best
roll
idea.
anything for it at this point because you're probably fine. But you head in.
He planned this too? Oh my
You head into the
God.
basement. You enter this basement. It's been like cleared out into the stone. It's a basement, but it's filled with pickaxes, sledgehammers, and other stuff. The walls are lined with shelves and lockers. But as you come down here, the chanting does seem to be louder, and you hang on. Hold.
Oh god.
You round this corner here.
Plan for
You
this.
see the you see this back locker has peeled away from the wall to reveal a secret passage in this back wall. And inside this room here, wait, hang on, hold. Through the passage in this secret room is a little guy.
Oh crap.
But
I feel like
I don't have a token to indicate.
Bro.
I don't have a token to indicate these bad guys, so I'm just gonna use. I'm gonna use the token from when you guys fought Finn Magnus. So just pretend that's not Finn Magnus.
My god, Finn Magnus. Oh my god, guys, we've done it. There's 3 of them? There's... Holy shit,
I mean,
we
they're
should-
chanting. Like a
We're
group
all
of
gonna
them.
lose our legs. We're
Hang
all
on.
gonna lose our legs.
Hang on.
6 fins.
I have 6 fins.
Uh,
Holy crap, guys.
You guys are something like. Hang on. Something like this at this point. But now that you are, and I don't have spooky music. You round this corner, and now you can hear the chanting clearly
Yeah,
enough.
Look up royalty-free lo-fi.
You can hear the chanting more clearly now, although it's still not in a language any of you understand at this moment. Ithrel gir akt wux gamus, Bolnil hesi, regil kart de mak hesi, Kisinjar forwer, Uurat Saam, regluinik dout aso. And they just keep repeating that phrase over and over again. It's 6, looking into this room, there's 6 cloaked figures standing around a corpse that is limp and lifeless, but also floating in the air, surrounded by an ever-shifting aura of purple magic. If these cloaked figures have noticed you here, they have not done anything to suggest it, but I'd like you all to go ahead and roll initiative.
We're done for, aren't we?
I wish Connor was here.
I know. But he had to work.
14,
Oh,
8,
okay.
16. Now I
Buddy,
get to roll initiative
I'm done for.
6 times.
For all 6 Finn Magnuses.
1, 2, 3,
Tree label them.
4, 5, 6. Okay. Ithrel gir akt wux gamus.
What actual language is that? What language did you look up to do that?
What do you mean? That's not a real language.
Was that an actual language?
No.
Oh, it isn't?
Gibberish.
I mean, it is
Gibberish.
an actual language within the universe of D&D, but it's not a real human language.
Oh, what language is it?
way.
What language were you talking?
Why would I tell you that? If I told you that, it would kind of defeat the purpose of you guys not knowing what it was.
Oh! Yeah, you're right, huh?
Almost got him.
I mean, Giga wouldn't. No, I didn't. I mean, Giga wouldn't. If you know what I'm saying,
So-
wink, wink. You should tell me.
I'm not telling you.
I'm saying.
I have a great way to calculate this, but who rolled the highest? Monk did with a 16,
I
so
think I did.
unfortunately you did not. One of the cultists here rolled the highest, but Like I said, they have not done anything to indicate that they even know you're here. So the cultists are just going to keep chanting and focusing their power into this floating corpse.
Should we kill them? Do you think they're doing something bad?
I mean, their speech said Uurat Saam. I think that's pretty evil.
What does Uurat Saam mean?
I don't know, but those are the people we're trying to stop.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. We should
Oh
kill
my
them.
god.
I knew I heard that phrase before, but I thought it was something else.
You're an interesting critter, brother.
Yeah. They start. No, I was in character, guys. I was in character.
Yeah, you're right. In
Yeah.
game, in game.
In game, in game.
Now it is your
Obviously,
turn.
I knew that in real
Tyler,
life.
you're up.
I did not. Guys.
I want to use
Where's my pen?
Thunderwave.
Buddy.
Go ahead.
You're gonna wake them all up. Don't use Thunderwave, that'll wake up all of them.
That will
if
hit
we
pretty
go
much
around
all
and
of them, I think.
assassinate
That's
every
Dissonant
single-
Whispers.
Whoopsie.
If we go and like assassinate one, the others wouldn't know. They're all closing their eyes.
Thunderwave. Hang on, let me do the math. I have to get my shit set
Or not.
properly.
Or just wake them all up, yeah. Wake them all up.
Buddy.
Don't heed my warning.
So, from standing where you are you getting any closer to the room? Or further into the room?
No.
Alright, so here's the deal, right?
I'm going.
If you're casting
We're also gonna
Thunderwave,
get blown by that.
I was gonna say, if you're casting Thunderwave, it is actually exclusively hitting.
No.
If you're casting Thunderwave, that is the area of effect. So it is exclusively hitting Gob and Azrid.
Wow, good job, guys.
Oh well, then.
Good job. And we're dead. They know we're here, and now we're gonna get stabbed.
Okay, hold on. I scratched that. I won't use Thunderwave.
They're gonna hear us, and then they're gonna stab us
I,
because we can't hear anything because we're both deaf.
well, maybe I might cast it now. Just move Astrid out the way.
Oh my
I
god!
can move, buddy.
What the heck? You don't have to.
Remember-
do that.
Remember when earlier in the
Um,
session, Tylek was like, why does Gigagob hate me?
This is why.
Yeah, let's have this discussion now. I think you can
I'll use Dissonant Whispers on them,
Which one?
on one of the guys.
I think you can hit all of them. This is a... Hang on.
Yeah, but I thought it was
You're
only
the
one
one.
target specific.
Right, within 60 feet. So you are currently within 60 feet of all of them, so you can choose which one you would like to hit. Well, maybe you're not
You're the
within
one
60
farthest
feet.
away.
Hang on. Good thing Roll20 has a ruler. Actually, so nice. Yeah, you're within 60 feet of all these guys.
Bring out the ruler.
It's great, actually. It does the math for me.
And yeah, I
Yeah.
want to hit the furthest one.
Okay. So you
With
have...
Weezer, the Black Album, by the way.
He has to roll a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage. Alright, let's roll that wisdom save, shall we? Advanced roll. D20. Plus... Okay. D20 then. Here we go! Now one. Alright, yeah, you hit this guy, he takes the full brunt of the attack. which is 3d6 psychic, which you rolled, which would be 13. Okay, 13 damage. Oops, died. I had to make sure I had them noted properly. Is that your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
Alright, then that makes it... What was your initiative? You had like a 16, right?
Yeah.
I don't think... That makes
I
it...
think it makes it Echo's turn.
No, it does not. Actually,
Dang, I tried,
Echo, what's your
Echo.
dex mod? Is it 1? So... What's your dex score total?
What?
What is your dexterity score?
Why are you asking me that? Why are you asking me that?
Because I need to know if you... One of the cultists rolled the same as you, and I need to know if you're going first or if he is.
Oh, that's the bigger number, right?
Well, he
It
doesn't
is-
know you were here, right?
It is the one that's typically higher. Yes, but they're all taking their turns regardless.
What do you mean typically higher? Is it the one in the box or in the tiny circle?
I don't know. I don't know how Roll20 sets the character sheets. It's the one that's...
Oh, yeah, it's a 1.
Okay.
You hover over your thing on the mouse, it tells you. That's cool.
Ba-ba-ba.
Just his.
So, yeah, you'll go first.
Yeah. I cast Fireball.
Actually, I'll cast Entangle in the room.
Okay, yeah. How far does that reach? Here we go. 90 feet with a 20-foot square. So a 20-foot square is an odd way of phrasing it. I'm going to assume it means 20 feet on each side. So you can hit a 4x4 square on this grid. So, however you see fit, I think the max you can get is 2 guys. Oh, I didn't roll to see if that guy...
No, you can get 4.
No. It's a 4x4
Why?
square, which means you can only get a max of 2 people in the square at a time. Okay,
Boom.
gotcha.
So we have a protection,
Yeah, so those guys are...
and we are
When you
able to
cast a
get in
spell,
the
must
room.
succeed a strength saving throw against your spell save DC. Alright. Strength save. 10 on the first guy. So he fails. That's a box. I didn't want to draw a box. And a 5 on the other guy, so yeah. Both of those guys failed and are restrained by the plants. Oh, I meant to put on different music so we're not just listening to the banjo. There we go.
Is it my turn now?
No, it's the cultist's turn, unless Echo has something he wants to do in the remainder of his turn.
Fireball.
No, it's not a bonus action. I'm good for now.
Alright. Too quiet. In that case, it will be the cultist's turn, and he...
Good go. Yeah.
I need to roll to see... Hang on.
I really hope they use magic. I'm gonna die. Please, magic missile.
Okay. So I need on the guy that Monk cast Dissonant Whispers on, needs to roll, see if he maintains concentration on his ritual. I just threw the dice, god damn it.
Good job.
And he does. Okay. So the guy that Monk hit with the Dissonant Whispers took the damage. He took the damage, but he did not stop casting the ritual. And with both of the people that you put in the thing.
Strong mind.
Actually, they didn't take damage, so they wouldn't have to roll concentration. Anyways, since they're all still concentrated on the ritual, I'll go ahead and pass the cultist turn to Igab. I think it's you, right? It would make sense.
Yeah.
None of the cultists have been disrupted.
Can I sneakily stab someone?
Probably not.
You'll have to roll stealth. Oh, you know what? These two have been
Possible,
disrupted
though.
from the ritual. They can't keep doing the ritual if they're restrained by the plants. So these two are restrained from the ritual. That's 5 and 6. Which 5 has already done his turn. 6 would go in between, so I'm just gonna roll the strength save to see if he breaks out of the plants, and then you can do your turn, Noah.
Okay.
He doesn't, continue.
I mean, if he does. Okay. Even if he did, I would like. Like usual, you know.
Yeah.
Like we did in the bar fight.
Suplex.
Suplex. I guess I want to just walk up and stab that.
The one at the bottom of the room, or the one like slightly to the right?
Bottom. I
Okay.
want to use my flail. I haven't got.
Yeah, go flail that guy. Roll to hit.
Clobber this poor man.
I'm gonna flail this guy.
7 plus you hit. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. See the flail damage. Ooh.
I think that's
Yikes.
max
13.
flail damage. 13.
Oh my god, I
Right.
just flailed him hard.
That was number.
So I'm gonna like. Does this kill him?
It does not kill him, no.
Dang.
But that does make it. Unless you want to use your. Oh, I gotta
But
roll.
that flail, I want to make it sure it was like for the stomach. I want to flail his stomach with that.
He's facing the center of the room, so you'd have to like get in front of him. But oh, I do need to move you, by the way. I think you can
I'll
move
flail
your
his
own.
back.
I think you can move your. Try moving your token, no?
Can I? Can't.
Hang on. Thought I made it so that you can.
job.
Hang on.
Get it down. Oh, get it down.
Here, I'll do that momentarily. That'll move him here. Yeah, that'll move him there. So you deal the damage to him. He's going to roll. See if he maintains concentration, or he doesn't. Never mind. So these two are currently able to attack, assuming they can break free of the
He's
vines.
got max flail. So.
Unless you have something you want to do with your bonus action, or use your action surge, because you have that. You may do either of those things, or you can end your turn.
Yeah, what can I do with my bonus action?
I don't think you can do much with your bonus action, honestly.
Can I flail another guy or whatever?
You would have to use your action surge.
Wait, can I?
if you wanted to attack somebody else.
Wait, with my bonus action,
Hmm?
could I push someone?
I guess you could,
with my
yeah.
bonus action? Could I push this guy into another guy?
You could not push this guy because he is restrained by the vines.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Can I push this guy into the other guy that's...
Hmm?
Can I push him in... can I push this guy from... to the other guy that's also in the vines?
No, they're not. Again, they're like fully strapped down, like they can't move.
Oh, okay. I will, use my action surge then, and I'm gonna try and chop this guy's head off.
Yeah, alright, man. Roll to attack. I think everybody should be able to move their own things, by the way. I think I fixed it. 15 plus 7, 22. Yeah, you hit.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Holy.
4 plus 5 is 14. Great. Yeah, you cleave this guy. And with him being already injured and stuck in the vines, you pretty effectively kill him.
Yeah. He's dead.
But with that, I believe... Yeah, I have 2 more guys that go after you, or 1 more guy that goes after you, but he is locked in on the ritual, so he's not going to do anything, which brings it back to the top of the round, which makes it, it would have been that guy's turn, but you killed him, so.
He's dead.
I think that makes it
Making sure he don't.
Ilak's turn, right? Yeah. Ilak, you're up.
Mm.
As you kind of finished your turn, Noah, you see that 3 of you all see this, I guess. The purple, like, magic aura around this floating body starts to get a little bit brighter after Gigagob takes his turn. But it's Tylak's turn, so.
I kind of want to run into the room, kind of in front of Gigagob, and then hit them all with Thunder Wave to see if that stops the.
Alright. Go ahead and move your guy to... Just click and drag your guy to the spot you want to... There we go. Alright. If you're standing there, I think you have to roll the strength save to not get in the plants, right? No, you don't. Never mind. You're fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could just move over a little bit, and then yeah, I'll go ahead and roll Thunder Wave.
I do also want to say, where you're standing now, I don't think anybody would be hit with the Thunder Wave. But you could move 1 to the left or right and hit either guy on the left or right. So it only hits in a... Yeah, originating in a 15-foot cube, so it would be a 3x3 cube in front of you. So you'll hit that guy.
Wouldn't it also hit the dead guy?
It would hit the dead guy, but it wouldn't do anything because he's like in the middle of the ritual.
Dead.
And
Yeah,
it.
no shit, I know he's dead, but I'm saying what did.
So you
All
do
the
it,
testicles fall off.
and you hit him. Must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, takes 2d8 thunder damage and plus 10 feet. He fails. Okay. So he takes the full 2d8, which is 11. Yeah. That many. He's pushed 10 feet away, so he gets pushed back up to this guy. And takes a damage. You have pushed him away, and he took the damage. So I'll roll anyways, but I'm gonna... Yeah, he rolled a nat 1, so you have broken his concentration on the ritual as well. And it makes...
Cool.
That... It's... Azrid's turn, I think?
Mhm. Yeah, sure. Move further up under room. I guess firebolt on the guy that's in the vines.
Go for it. $18, yeah, that hits.
Mm,
5 damage. Okay.
Let's go.
His hair gone.
Mhm.
Ruined.
Ruined. In shambles.
We should also probably leave one guy alive.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, to interrogate them.
Is that your full turn?
Hold that knife point. Yeah.
Alright. Then it will be Cultist number 1's turn. He has not broken concentration. So he will continue with the ritual. Okay. Cultist number 3 will then go, and he will be a... He's still focused, sorry. And then it's cultist number 6, who is in the vines and on fire. So his concentration is broken, and he will he will try to roll his strength check to get out of the waves. Or out of the vines, sorry. DC 13. He is still stuck in the vines. And that will make it...
And
Gigagob, you're up.
let's go! I can move! I want to kill the man in...
Stay in the vines, sorry, you cut out.
No, wait, no. Can I make it to that guy way over...
Way over there, as in... Which one? Just move your guy and I'll tell you whether or not you can make it there.
Wait, can I move my guy?
Yeah, should be able to.
I can move my guy.
Yeah, you can make it there pretty easily.
Wait, can I steal the dead guy?
You can try.
What happens if I touch the get. Wait, what happens if I touch the?
Are you doing it?
Yeah, sure.
You reach into this like purple magic aura, and you feel it start to burn your hand as you reach towards the body, and you take 1 necrotic damage.
Yo. All right.
Yeah, stuff with like Finn Magnus stuff.
Do I keep going?
I don't know, up to you. You can. You should roll a con save to see if you would pull your hand out.
Okay.
Browser results tweaking out. Yeah, upon taking the necrotic damage, you would kind of recoil in pain and pull your hand back out of the magic.
Dang. Ow. Hmm. Can I try? Should I try again, or should I attack this other guy?
I'll let you try reaching in one more time, or I did let you try for free. If you do this one, if you do it again this turn, you will burn your action and not be able to attack this turn.
I should probably kill the guy then. So I'll kill the guy in front of me.
Alright, roll to attack.
It's flail time. My God.
You
Did I hit
roll.
him?
So what happens here is you have not used your flail a lot. This is the first fight you're really using it in.
Yeah.
And thusly you have not really been paying attention to the upkeep of said flail.
Uh-oh.
And you go to swing. You go to swing at this guy, and
No. Don't break
and the
my
part of the
flail.
the part of the chain that screwed onto the handle had not been screwed on tight enough and unscrewed, and the entire ball and chain part of this flail flies off into the back of the room.
God darn it. Awkward.
But I think that's your turn. I don't think there's anything you can do on your bonus action.
Alright.
So that'll make it Cultist number 4's turn, which happens to be the one
Wait,
right
can I
in front of
shove
you.
him away from me?
Wait,
Wait. With my bonus action, I can shove her.
you can, but you can't really shove this guy because there's another guy behind him.
Oh, what if I, like, side push him into the dead body right there?
I guess you can try. Roll a strength check.
Right.
All right.
Meow.
Yeah. I mean, if you're pushing him into the the ritual,
Yeah.
you do that pretty
The thing that
successfully.
burnt my hand.
He loses his footing and stumbles forward. You beat him on this roll, but honestly not by as much as I thought you would. So he stumbles forward and kind of like ends up in it a little bit before recoiling back. He's gonna take the damage from it, but he's alive.
Alright.
And now it is his turn. It is
Yeah. Oh.
his turn, and this is the first guy. This is the first cultist that you've broken the concentration on without straight up killing or incapacitating. So this is the first
Yeah,
attack I'm
okay.
getting to make as the cultist.
This is the first time we're gonna see him use magic.
So he actually doesn't use magic against you. And instead, he reaches down for his hip, unsheathes a scimitar. And he's gonna roll to hit.
Dang, didn't even know he'd had that. Well, I'm standing there with just a stick and no flail. A flailless stick.
There's a 12 hit.
It's actually at my armor class.
So it does hit, yeah.
Shucks. Darn.
He draws the scimitar, and then one fell swoop before you can really react. He like, as he's unsheathing it, comes up in one motion and swipes upward at you. You try to get the handle of your flail up to block it, but you didn't react in time, and the blade glances off, and he's gonna go ahead and deal 1d6 plus 1 damage to you.
Wait, what?
Here we go.
So 7?
3.
3. Oh, wow. 1, 2, 3. I'm done for. I'm done.
I feel it also important to remind you that you do have your spells that you can be using. You don't have to use them, but you are an Eldritch Knight now, so you have that power.
I forgot about my spells that I have now.
That will be the end of his turn, so we're going to move on to Cultist number 2, who has not broken concentration. So he will continue on the ritual, and then it'll come back around to Tylak.
What I want to do is I want to run from here.
Where are you trying to run?
Here to here.
Yeah, that'll
Sound
work.
like you're about to fall asleep.
He probably
And
is.
I want to whack, or more or less stab the cultist behind the 1 gigagobs in front of with my rapier.
Alright, yeah, roll to hit. Uh, 17 hits. Go ahead and roll the attack. Three piercing. Alright. And
I end my turn back.
he has to attempt to maintain concentration on this ritual, which he does.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, goddamn. I forgot to stab. Maintains his shit.
You feel
Um,
different, man.
But if that's your turn, then it is Cultist number 4's turn. He's going to try and roll to get out of, or no,
Shucks.
Cultist number 6, sorry. And Cultist number 6 is going to roll to get out of the vines, or at least attempt to.
Nah,
He
can't
fails.
do
He's still stuck in the vines.
it. I feel like this is the guy we should interrogate. The man who's been broken by the vine.
It's your turn, Ashman.
I guess I'll hit that guy.
Alright. Go for it.
Fireball, 'cause I can't really do anything else. For now.
You do not hit him, unfortunately.
Oh,
Go.
What?
You go to
miss and hit me, and then I die.
cast this firebolt, and you get caught up on part of the uneven flooring in this room. You kind of stumble, and you still shoot out the firebolt, but it whiffs past this cultist that you're aiming for. And unless you've got something on the bonus action, that's going to be your turn.
Dang.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't. The only thing I do have the only thing I do have as a bonus is my flame blade. I don't want to do that right now,
Alright.
so I'm not in front of anyone.
Cultist number 3 is still focused on the ritual, so he's going to continue casting the ritual.
Yeah.
Cobb, it's your turn.
Alright, so you're that guy that.
Actually, wait, no, it's not. Sorry.
Dang.
Is it? Hang on, I'm calculating poorly. This guy should have gone before Azrid, but he didn't, so I'm gonna do it now. But he is still focused on the ritual.
Oh, wow, thanks.
Now it's your turn.
Yeah, thank you. All that for he is still focused. But I want to hold the guy that stabbed me head.
Yeah.
I want to hold his head under.
Roll strength check.
Okay.
You rolled a nat 20 and he rolled a nat 1, so yeah.
Somebody, he's done for.
Since you rolled a nat 20 and he rolled a nat 1, I will triple the damage. It's not how it works technically, but I'm a cool guy. That wasn't what I meant to do. Alright. Well, there's 1, so 6. 6 plus
His head under the
7.
elbow.
Okay, so he takes...
Terrible way to go.
You're not gonna believe this, Noah?
What?
That did exactly the amount of damage to kill him.
Yeah.
So you have now taken out 2 of the 6 cultists. You grab this guy by the head, or probably more by the back, not wanting to get your own hands into the ritual, and you just kind of shove him into it, and it just starts fucking, like, you can't really tell, but to describe it, that same like burning feeling that you felt in your hand when you tried to reach in, it is that exact feeling for all of about a full 5 or 6 seconds on every inch of his head. And eventually he just succumbs to the burning and goes limp in your hands.
I'm on the ground.
Alright.
Yeah.
With that, it is that guy's turn and then that guy's turn. So,
Wait, can I?
that guy
spells.
is dead, actually. Not at this point. Because that probably would have been your action. But if you get hit, you do have the one that raises your armor class.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's this guy's turn. He's focused on the ritual. That will reset the turn order, which means, as before, the ritual starts to get a little bit brighter. Starts to burn a little bit hotter. Lilac, it's your turn. You didn't roll to hit.
I don't really press anything.
It rolled
The fuck?
damage for you for some reason.
Why the fuck? Alright, I guess. I mean, I was gonna roll my rapier.
11. You do not hit.
Oh. Well,
So unless you
alright.
got unless you got a bonus action, it will be.
No, I had my turn.
That makes it his turn, and in retaliation, he's going to attempt to swing his scimitar at you.
Uh-oh.
Does a
Don't think
9
I'm gonna
hit?
A 9?
Yep.
No.
All right. And he swings on you, but you're a little fucker, so he can't quite get the angle he needs, and he whips the he whips the swing, and
He's so tiny.
that makes it Azrid's turn.
Fireball 2. Electric blue.
Fireball 3.
Horrible. Everyone in the room.
Ooh.
I'm due for a haircut.
Okay.
A hospital visit, huh?
Oh, I guess I have to move a little bit in order to hit this guy.
He's just a chill dude.
Yeah, I posted him.
Just a chill dude.
Fireball on. Oh yeah, this guy. I don't know if I pinged them before.
On which one? Sorry.
23. Huh?
On which one? Sorry, I didn't catch it. I was looking at something else.
Buddy.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll the damage. Ooh, damage.
No.
2. Well damage.
Stubbed his toe.
But if he rolls poorly, you have disrupted his concentration. But he might not, so who knows?
And then
Yeah, he
slapped you
succeeded.
across the face.
Bruh.
That's your turn. It will be.
Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
He's cooking.
Can I do next turn if anything doesn't happen? Because I have a spell that can snuff a small campfire.
Does
Okay.
that work on this?
As was,
It could.
is that what you're trying to do?
It's not a bonus action. Just not a bonus action, so I have to wait.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's fire or more like mystic. Maybe work.
It's still fire.
Yeah. I don't even know what it is.
That makes
They
it
burnt the guy's head off.
this guy. This guy who's stuck in the vines. Who succeeds? He is finally free of the vines.
This poor
But
guy. I
He
can't
did
believe
use his
it.
action getting out of the vines, so he cannot. He cannot attack, but he is going to move probably here, such that he is out of the vines and not, and
Oh.
still able to attack you.
Oh, dang.
But that was his turn,
You could start
and this guy
interrogating
hasn't been
him.
disrupted yet. So that will pull it around to Gob. You're up.
Oh, yeah. I want to take my yo sword. And what is that? What's that spell I can use?
You can look at
Which
it.
one? I was going to say, you can
Yeah.
check your character sheet,
Spells.
and then you click the little information icon next to the spell. It'll tell you what it does.
Blade ward.
Blade Ward is the one that gives you resistance to attacks.
Oh, okay. True strike.
True strike. Alright. Is that what you're gonna cast? If you cast that, you won't be able to attack this turn, but you'll have advantage on that guy next turn.
Can I still move?
Yes.
What corner is the mace flail in?
Probably somewhere over here.
Okay, I'll go pick that up then.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna cast this spell, the true.
Alright, cool.
Do I need to roll for that, or is it just?
No, it just happens.
Okay. I never casted a spell in D&D before.
So that's your turn. Makes it this guy. Who, believe it or not, still focused on the ritual.
Dang, strong.
So that will end the turn order and we'll reset back around to Tylak. And as the turn order ended, you noticed again the ritual begins to get a little brighter and burn a little hotter.
We need to stop this
That's
fast.
what you feel about
I
that.
feel like something bad is going to happen, like the end type bad.
I'll go ahead and get rid of that.
Yeah,
Where are you getting rid of?
time's probably up.
Where did the weed go?
It is Tylak's turn.
Dialect. Hello?
I'm here.
You fell asleep.
We just hear. Hello, it's
Okay,
Tyler.
I'll stab him with. Am I fucking muted or something? I said I was gonna do that. The fuck? Holy shit.
Hello.
Yeah, this guy's not speaking.
13 you hit and
Been trying
You'll
to get
deal
this in for years.
10 damage to him, which drops him down to an amount of health I won't disclose.
Secrets.
He's got to roll his thing, his concentration, which he fails. This guy is no longer concentrated on the ritual.
It's the first time. What is he gonna do now?
It's not his turn. So, actually, if that was the end of Tylak's turn, it is his turn. He will turn to Tylak and attempt to attack him again. I just forgot what I was rolling. Jesus. There's a 14 hit.
Yes.
Was that Kratos? What the fuck? Yes.
Boy.
Boy. You will be taking
Someone else took over.
this much damage. 4 damage.
I don't know, I can't hear him. Tylak, are you playing? Hello? I think you should be playing this game if you don't have mic Tylak. Cancel all you want.
Summon 40 gallons of water. Snuff out this
Jesus Christ.
vampire in the
His
middle.
turn, so we go to Cultist number the one that's
Only, am I
going.
right?
Cultist number the one in the back who's still focused, which makes it Azrid's turn.
If
Okay.
only we had 50 pounds of water. Of Mountain Dew, in fact.
So, would you consider the little flame in the center of the room campfire size?
It is much larger than campfire size. It is.
Bonfire size.
Yeah, it's closer to a bonfire. It's probably about 5 foot in radius, but it goes from the ground up to the ceiling, which is probably 10 or so feet up.
The reason why I asked is because I wanted to use Druidcraft and snuff it out.
You're welcome to try.
Okay.
Good luck.
Craft
I've never done
whispering.
this before, man. You gotta help me out here.
Effect persists for 1 round. It must fit in a 5-foot cube, which means it would not engulf the entirety of the ritual, and thus would not stop whatever they're doing here.
No.
So it wouldn't work.
It will not, but
Hmm.
You can't interrogate that one guy.
I could just kill him.
You
with
could do both.
Flame blade.
You could do both. And say, I won't kill you, tell me where they are, or something like that, and then kill them. War crime.
you
Happens
can't
all the
attack
time.
on this turn.
Mm-mm.
You used the bonus action to summon it, but you've already used your action to cast Druidcraft, so you wouldn't be able to attack.
Oh, I didn't know I was casting it. I was just asking if it would work.
Oh, Druidcraft?
Yeah.
Druidcraft would not. Yeah,
Well, we know
you'd
that now.
probably know that it wouldn't work. So I'll say, if you don't want to cast it, you don't have to. So you can attack if you want.
Okay. I've never cast it before. I don't know how that worked. I
No, it's fine.
didn't know if you had it on standby, so I put it in the chat so you can read it. Okay, I guess I'll attack this guy with Flame Blade.
Okay, roll to hit.
3d6.
You have to roll
This guy's been through it so much.
a melee spell attack, which is. Oh, you can use your action to make a melee spell attack. So I guess you don't have to roll. I don't know. I'm iffy on how melee spell attacks work, but yeah, just go ahead and roll the damage.
So 3d6?
Yes, 3d6. 6 damage to.
6.
Okay. That being your turn, it comes around to his turn, and he is going to return the favor.
No. How is he still alive?
He rolled a nat 1. So he goes to swing. He goes to swing on you with his scimitar. But he's like so seething with rage that he's not thinking clearly, and you're able to dodge him. And he swings down, and it hits the stone wall behind you, and it shatters his blade. And that will pass his
Buddy.
turn, which makes it Gob's turn.
Oh, yes. So I'm gonna pick up the broken flail and throw it at in front of me.
You could
This
just
guy.
screw it back on and then walk over there and hit him with it.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm gonna do that.
You also have a great sword.
Yeah, but I'm trying to use the flail more. I have to get more proficient in flailing. Alright, I'm gonna
Alright.
screw it back on and use the flail again.
25 hits.
Damn.
Make sure and move Gigagob.
The
Closer to him.
25 hit?
Yes. Go ahead and move. Make sure you move your token closer to the. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll the damage. 7 plus. All right.
Damn.
So this guy, I won't even lie to you. Taking the damage from Tylak last turn dropped him down to 1 hit point.
Oh.
So you
Alright.
could have
so
just like
how
kicked this guy in the balls and he would have died. But go ahead and describe to me how you are attacking this guy.
So, what does my flail look like?
Like a
Is it
flail.
like one of those, like... Yeah. You're right. So...
You're right. I'm stupid. Why am I asking?
So I want to flail him in the back so hard that the flail ball goes through his back and out the other side.
That was a
And
little
then I whip it
ambitious,
back
but
out.
I will say that
What?
you hit this
Isn't it
guy.
really hard? What?
You hit this guy hard enough with the flail that it definitely cracks a couple of his ribs and makes impact with his spine.
Or about that.
You definitely fucked this guy up way more than you needed to. But that
Yeah.
kills him. Is that
It's in.
the entirety of your turn?
Didn't I do something? Didn't I spells?
Oh yeah, you would have had advantage to hit that guy that you just hit, but you didn't even need it, so.
Wow.
If you want to, you can.
It.
If you want to, I'll let you roll again for flavor. Alright, here's what we'll do. If you roll a nat, you can roll to attack one more time. If you roll a nat 20, I will let you
Okay.
clear through this guy like you want to. Unfortunate.
Damn.
Alright, so if that's the end of your turn, then it will come to cultist number 2, who is still focused on the ritual. So he will continue casting the ritual. Which means that the turn order has come and passed. But this time,
Oh, his other one.
it does not come back around. This time. These guys both vanish instantly. And the remaining guy turns towards you.
Tackle him.
Hang on.
So he doesn't vanish.
He turns towards you. And like an Azrid, you can see at this point the body in the magic in front of you disintegrates as the purple aura fades away. The ground starts to shake, and the cultist says to you, I've sacrificed my life for a cause worth every drop of blood. When I arrive wherever judgment may take me, I may be looked upon with disgust, but at least the gods will look upon me. Can you say the same? And you hear, as the ground is rumbling beneath you, a dragon roar overhead.
But
And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Oh, buddy.
All right. We'll wrap this up. Just want to do the usual. Say thank you everybody for watching. Comment if you want. Like if you liked it.
Comment
Subscribe if
flail.
you want to see more. Yeah, comment flail if you like Noah's flail shenanigans. That. I thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you back on the next episode of Silence Above.